have your bands in your hands, so just going to fold it in half for me whenever you're ready. That's it. And let's hopefully let's start to get the body a little bit warm, so it's a bit chilly this evening. So if you just bring your feet to hip width for me, so just make sure feet and knees are hip distance apart. That's it. And then just find that abdominal connection. So just draw the belly button in. So find that lift there. And then just soften around your shoulders and then just soften around your neck for me. So just start to let go of any tension that you're holding through the upper body. That's it. And then when you're ready, you're just going to start with some arm raises. You're just going to lift your arms straight above the head for me. And then just straight back down. So just start to mobilize the shoulders. So when you're ready, just breathing in to lift. And then breathe out lower. Good, just keep doing that for me. Let someone else in. Good, just breathing in and out, and then 2 more. Good, and then last time, that's it. And then you're just gonna unfold the band now for me. So you're gonna have it nice and long. That's it, and just gonna place the band round the back of those shoulder blades. That's it, and then just straighten those arms out to the side for me. That's it, and just got your palms facing inwards. That's it, holding the band in between your thumb and your finger. Now we're just going to isolate the upper body from the lower part of your body. So everything, so your legs, your hips, your pelvis, that's all going to stay still, and your lower back's going to stay still. And you're just going to move your thoracic area. So you're going to just nod your chin towards the chest, draw the belly button in, and just going to round those arms and just bring your fingertips in towards each other. So you've got that nice roundness in those arms. Breathe in here, and then as you breathe out, you're going to open the arms, you're going to open the chest, you're going to lift the breastbone, and then lift your eye line towards the ceiling. Okay, and then again, so you're going to draw the belly button in. That's it, bring your fingertips in towards each other, nod the chin to the chest, breathing in. And then breathing out, open the arms, open the chest, lift the eye line, and then go forward again. That's it. So try not to drop those elbows. You want to hold those elbows up so you keep them lifted. That's it. And again, remember there's no movement in the lower back. So it's just the upper spine, which is quite restricting. And again, it's not a big movement. So we don't want to lean forward from the lower back. Okay, and we'll do that 2 more times. So just call this the butterfly. That's it, so just some mobility exercise for your upper back. Good, and then just bring your arms back to center, and you can bring them down to rest for me, and yeah, give them a little shake. Okay, so now this time, I'm going to take your feet wider than your hips for me. So take your feet out quite wide, and then find that external rotation, so toes pointing outwards. And again, you're going to keep the band round the back of your shoulder blades. And again, you're going to stretch your arms out to the side. That's it. So now we're going to come into a plie squat. So you're going to draw the belly button in. You're going to breathe in here. As you breathe out, you're going to bend through your knees. You're going to come down towards the mat, towards the floor. Then push through your legs and then straighten those arms for me. That's it. Sorry, straighten the legs, not the arms. And then again. Good. That's it. Yeah, try not to lock those elbows. So just keep a little bit of softness there in those elbows for me. That's it. And again, breathing out to come down. Breathe in, straighten. That's it. And then 2 more. And last time, and we're going to hold it there for me. And again, we're going to focus on the upper body. So we're going to nod the chin towards the chest. We're going to flex through the upper spine. As you bring your fingers in towards each other, keep those elbows lifted. Then you're going to open the arms, open the chest. You're going to lift your breastbone, lift your eye line towards the ceiling. And then again, you're going to come forward into that flexion, into the upper back. And then again, you're going to open the arms, open the chest, lift the breastbone. And again, coming forward. That's it, good. Try and stay down in those legs. That's it. And we'll do this 2 more times if we can. That's it. So try not to move those legs. So stay down. Then once you've done your last one, bring your arms and bring your upper body back to neutral, and then straighten those legs, and you can bring your arms down to rest for me. Well done, good. Just shake off those shoulders for me and just release the band. Good. Okay, now we're going to stand on the mat now for me. So let's stand on your mat when you're ready. Good. I'm just going to, sorry, I seem to have frozen. Hang on a second. Just check. Okay. Right. Sorry about that. Okay. So technology. Okay, so you're going to fold the band in half for me. And again, you're going to stand on your mats for me when you're ready. That's it. I'm just going to take the band straight above the head when you're ready. That's it. I'm just going to go into a roll downs now. So you're going to draw the belly button in. I'm just going to breathe in to prepare. And then as you breathe out, just going to nod that chin towards the chest as you start to roll down towards the floor. So mobilizing through your spine. Head heavy, arms heavy, soften through your knees. Breathe in here, and then as you breathe out, draw the belly button in. As you roll yourself up to standing, taking the arms forward and then back above the head. Good, and then repeat that again for me. So again, just to mobilize through your spine. Breathing in at the bottom, and then breathing out to restack and rebuild. And then again. Okay, and we'll do that twice more through. Good, and then last time for me. So we're going to stay down at the bottom. You ready? So again, we're going to isolate the upper body again from the lower body. So again, your hips are going to stay still. Soften the knees a bit more if you need to. Draw the belly button in, and you're going to use your band like a steering wheel. So we're just going to, again, rotate just through the upper body. So you're going to turn and rotate the band towards the right side without moving your hips, your back, or anything like that. And then just rotate back round to the center. And then again on the other side. So try not to move the bum. Just isolate through the upper spine. And then come back to center. And again. So you're going to rotate back to the middle. And again. And then we'll do this one more time in each direction. Good. And then you're going to come back to center. And then you're just going to pop your band to one side. And you're going to bend your knees a little bit more as you're going to walk your hands forward and come into that downward dog position. And then from there, you're just going to bend through your knees and you're going to come down to all fours for me. That's it. So you've got your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips when you're ready. That's it. Try and find that length in your tailbone. So lengthen the tailbone away, crown of the head forward. And you're just going to tuck your toes under for me. And you're just going to sit your tailbone back towards your heels, keeping those toes tucked under, and then coming forward, back to all fours. And then again, so it's just to stretch through the lumbar spine, and again, just get some mobility there into the knees and into the hips. So just breathing out to sit back, and breathe in to come back up. And again, breathing out, and in. Good. Just do that once more. And you're going to come back to all fours. You're going to relax the toes, and then you're going to sit all the way back into your shell stretch, tailbone towards the heels. Stretch the arms forward and just release the head to the mat for me. And just breathe there. In for the nose and out for the mouth. Good. And then when you're ready, just going to roll yourself up to sitting. Now you're going to come and lie on your mat now for me. So just take hold of your band. So grab your band for me. And we're going to lie down onto the mat. And taking your band with you. That's it. So feet and knees hip distance apart. And just going to lift your right leg into tabletop position. And then just place the band round the right foot for me. Okay, so just going to work through the hip flexor a little bit. And just going to mobilize through the hip and mobilize through the knees. Okay, so it's, what we're going to do is keep the elbows connected to the mat. And then just going to breathe in here. And then as you breathe out, you're going to push that leg away from you. So you're straighten the knee, straighten the leg. So the leg goes to that 45-degree angle. Then you're going to pull your leg back in, back to that tabletop position. Then repeat again. So just going to do that 8 times. So you're just going to breathe out, push forward, and then breathe in, pull back. And remember, the whole time we're doing this, we're just trying to keep the stability in your pelvis and your lower back. So it's just movement from the knee and from the hip. That's it. So you pull and then push away. And pull and push away. Good. And then once you've done 8 on the right side, we're going to swap over and now do 8 on the left. So when you're ready, swap the legs round. So now lift the left foot away, place the band around the left foot. And again, pull the band towards you. So again, connect those elbows to the floor. And you're going to breathe in here. And then as you breathe out, again, just going to push that leg forward away from the body. And then breathe in, just pull the leg back in. And again, just going to do that 8 times, breathing out and in. That's it. That's it. Completely leading from that hip joint. Okay, so you're breathing out and in and out and in. Good. And then once you've done 8, just going to release the band and then just pop it to one side. We're going to come back to it later. Okay, so now from here, we're going to do the same leg line now. We're going to add your curl up to it as well. So we're going to this time interlace your fingers. You're just going to pop your hands behind the back of the head and then just bring those elbows in so you can see them in the corner of your eyes. Okay, then from there, just going to lift the head away from the floor. So you're going to nod the chin towards the chest, lift the head away, and you're going to hold that curl up position. Then from there, you're going to lift the right leg away from you. Lift the right leg away from the floor. Push the leg forward, pull the leg back, place the foot. Then the left side, lift, push forward, pull back, lower the foot. And then resting your head back down to the mat. And then again, so you're breathing in to prepare. Breathing out, nod the chin towards the chest, holding that curl up position. And then, you're going to alternate the legs. So you're going to start the left leg, push forward, pull back, lower, then the right, push forward, pull back, and lower, and then rest your head down. Just do it once more on each side. That's it. So again, just really let the back of the head really relax into those hands. And then last time. Good. And then rest your foot down and rest your head back down to the floor. Ready? That's it. Good. Okay, now we're going to try bringing both your legs off the floor and still maintaining that curl up position. So if we can, we're going to lift both the legs off and you're going to bring your feet together and keep your knees apart. Now again, we're going to come into that chin nod position. So you're going to nod the chin towards the chest, lift the head away, you're going to hold it there. Then you're going to push that right leg forward away from you and you're going to breathe in here. And then breathe out, you're going to switch legs, breathing in, and then breathe out, switch. Breathing in, breathe out, switch. And just moving those legs back and forth whilst holding position. Good. Keep those legs moving and push and pull, and then one more on each side. Then bring the legs back to tabletop position. Rest your head down and resting your feet back down to the floor. Well done. Okay, so now that brings us up to your single leg stretch exercise. So again, it's still the March Madness. So we're just doing the exercises that were done at the weekend on Saturday and Sunday before we do Mondays and todays. So single leg stretch. So you're going to take your hands away from the head. We're now going to put them on your legs. So when you're ready, again, you're going to bring both your feet off the floor and you're going to join your feet together, knees hip distance apart. Then you're going to pop those hands on the outside of your legs. Then you're going to nod the chin towards the chest and you're going to lift the head away. So you maintain through that curl up position. Then you're going to push the right leg forward. Right hand comes over to that left shin. You're going to point your toes. Breathe in here and then breathe out, switch. Breathing in and then breathe out, switch. So again, you pull the leg in as you push the opposite leg away. If you find this is too much on your neck this evening, just place the head back down to the floor and just keep those legs moving. Or go back to any of the previous exercises. That's it, so you push and pull. And then we'll do one more on each side. And then come back to that starting position. Rest your head back down. And again, just rest your feet back down to the mat. Well done. Good. So hopefully you feel those abdominals start to work there. Okay, so now we're going to start with both the legs now. So again, we're going to grab hold of your band when you're ready. And we're going to pop both your feet into the band this time. So we're now going to lead up to your double leg stretch. Okay, so again, just popping both the feet into the band. So right and left. So joining the feet together and keeping those knees hip distance apart. Again, pull the band towards you so you've got that resistance and keep those elbows connected to the mat. Then you're just going to breathe in here. Breathing out, when you're ready, you're going to push your legs forward and you're going to squeeze the legs together as you push the legs away from you. And you're going to breathe in, pull the legs back in towards you. Okay, and then again, so just going to breathe out, push. Breathe in, pull back. Breathing out and in. Okay, just going to do this 6 times. So again, still mobilizing through the hips and knees as whilst trying to keep that stability in your lower back and pelvis. Good. And then once you've done 6, bring your legs back to that starting position and then just rest one foot down and then rest the other for me. Good, and take the band to one side. Okay, now this time, we're going to add that curl up position. So we're going to interlace your fingers, place your hands behind the back of the head, and again, you're going to lift both your legs off the floor, feet together, and knees hip distance apart. Now again, we're going to nod that chin towards the chest. We're going to lift the head away from the floor, and you're going to hold that curl up position as we push both your legs forward away from you without the band, pull the legs back in, and then rest your head back down to the floor. And then again, so you're going to breathe out, curl up, push the legs forward, and pull the legs in, and then rest your head back down to the mat. And then again, so you've got head, then legs, pull back, then head, and again. Now we'll do this one more time. Good, and then just rest your feet back down to the floor for me. Take your hands away from the back of the head. Good. Okay, so now for your double leg stretch. So we're just going to focus on keeping the head on the floor to start with, and then we'll take the head off. So We're going to add those arms now, so a combination of arms and legs with the double leg stretch. Again, the same as the single, but slightly different. So again, just going to lift both your legs off the floor, feet together, knees apart, hands on the outside of your legs. And again, we're going to push both your legs forward, and you're going to take both the arms back towards the head, circle the arms around you, bend the knees back in, separating the knees. And then again, so breathing out, push, breathe in, pull back. That's it. Breathing out, squeeze the legs together, breathe in, pull back, and again. And one more. Good, and again, just rest both your feet back down to the mat. That's it. Okay, so now this time, same thing again, but now lifting the head away from the floor. So again, you're going to bring your legs into that tabletop position, feet together, knees apart, hands on the outside of your legs, nodding the chin towards the chest, and now again, you're going to push both the legs forward, at the same time, reaching those arms back towards the head, circle the arms round, bend the knees back in. And then again, breathing out and in. Good, or keep the head down on the floor. That's it. 2 more. And then last time. Good, and then just rest your head back down to the mat and pressing your feet back down to the floor. That's it. Well done. Just hug both your knees in towards your chest when you're ready. That's it. Just circle around that lower back. So just do a couple of circles one way, then a couple the other way. Good. And when you're ready, just going to come up to sitting. So you're just going to roll over onto your side for me, and then just come up to sitting. That's it. Good. Okay, so hope you're all okay after all that. So we're now going to grab hold of your band again, and you're going to stretch both the legs away from you. Then grab that cushion if you need to, and just pop it underneath those sit bones. So you're just going to flex through your feet, and you're going to pop the band around the feet. Are you ready? That's it. Good, and just sit up nice and tall for me. So now I'm just going to start. So yesterday's Pilates exercise was the spine stretch. Okay, so just going to prep you for that first. So we're going to sit up nice and tall. So really lift out your lower back and find that space in the ribs, find that space in your spine. And then just going to start with your C curve. So just going to draw your belly button in towards your spine, and you're going to tuck the pelvis under slightly as you nod the chin towards the chest. You're going to breathe in here, and then as you breathe out, just really stack your spine from the lower, middle, upper, and then head. Okay, and then again, so just going to breathe in, and breathing out, draw the belly button in, tucking the pelvis under, nodding the chin to the chest. Breathing in, and breathing out to restack. I will do this one last time. And then coming back to that starting position. Good. Okay, now this time we're going to take the band away from the feet, but now we're going to hold the band in your hands. So you're just going to fold it in half, and then you're going to fold it in half again. So I'm going to fold it in half twice for me. That's it. And then keeping your legs out straight. Now you can do this with your knees bent. So if you find your hamstrings are really tight, find the hips are really tight, you can bend the knees in, and you can do this in this position if you need to. So if not, you can keep the legs straight. And if you're keeping the legs straight, you're going to flex through your feet, draw the belly button in, stretch through your fingertips. Again, you're going to draw that belly button in towards your spine, tuck the pelvis under slightly. So you've got that C curve. Then from there, we're going to go forward, up and over the hip creases, up and over your legs. So your hands are trying to reach beyond the feet, head in line with your spine. Breathing in here, and then as you breathe out, restacking your spine, bit by bit, and then head and neck are the last things to come up. Okay, and then we'll repeat that again. So sit up nice and tall. So you're going to draw the belly button in, tuck the pelvis under. And you're going to reach forward, up and over the hips, up and over the legs. Breathing in. And breathing out to restack through your spine bit by bit. Good. And again. That's it. So it's a spine stretch. So it's exactly what it says. So you're just trying to reach forward. That's it. And then rebuild. Sorry, I seem to have frozen again. That's it. Keep going for me. That's it. Good. Okay. Sorry about that. And then come back up to sitting. Good. Okay, now from here, we'll now take it into your roll up now. So that was your spine stretch, and we'll just take it now into the roll up. So if you've got the cushion underneath you, if you just remove that and just pop it behind your tailbone if you need it. That's it. And then you're just going to stretch your arms out in front of you, and you're going to reach forward, up and over the hip creases, and then up and over the legs. And you're going to breathe in here, and then as you breathe out, you're going to draw the belly button in. You're going to soften those shoulders as you roll down towards the mat. And then bring the head down, reach those arms back to the head. Breathing in here, and then breathing out, reaching those arms forward. Nod the chin towards the chest, draw the belly button in as we roll back up. And again, reaching forward, up and over the hips, up and over the legs. Good, and then again. So pull back. And then rolling down, rest the head, reach back, and again you take the arms forward, nod, draw the tummy in, and then rolling up. And then two more. Good, and then the last time for me. That's it, try and keep those legs straight. That's it. Good. And then from there, come back up to sitting. We're now just going to come back down onto your back for me. So we're going to stretch through your hamstrings now. So if you come and lie down onto your mat, and with your band, just going to unfold it, and you're going to lift your right leg into tabletop position. So you're just going to pop the band round the right foot, and then just send that leg straight up towards the ceiling. Bend the elbows, draw the elbows down to the floor. That's it, and just stretch the opposite leg away and keep the head on the mat. Just going to hold it there for me. Sorry again. Got family to keep trying to ring on the messenger group. I can't take the hint. Okay. That's it. That's it. Just keep breathing there for me. Good. And then take one more breath. And then when you're ready, just going to bend that knee for me. And then release the band away. And I'll swap over and do the left side. So just going to lift your left leg into tabletop position. Pop the band around the foot. Send the legs straight up towards the ceiling. Pull the elbows down into the floor. And then just stretch the opposite leg away from you. That's it, and hold it there. So just breathing in for the nose and out from the mouth. So we're just doing this to lead up to your next exercise. So to your next Pilates matless exercise. That's it. Breathing in for the nose and out from the mouth. And when you're ready, you're just going to bend your knee and then release the band away. That's it. Good. Okay, now from here, pop the band to one side and we're going to come back up to sitting. So if we just roll over onto your side and then just push yourself up for me. Good. So we're going to go back to A couple of weeks ago, we were doing your rolling like a ball exercise. So we're going to do that again, but we're going to do it now with, so it's called open leg rocker. Okay, so it's now with straight legs, if possible. So we're going to build you up for it to start with. So I just wanted to stretch those hamstrings first, just to help a little bit. So just going to start by bending your knees, and then just bring your feet together for me. I'm just going to point your toes, just starting with your rolling like a ball first. So just going to lift your feet off the floor, holding onto those shins, onto those calves. And you're going to breathe in here, and then breathing out, you're going to tuck the pelvis under, draw the belly button in as you roll back to the floor, and then breathe in, come back up and hold that position at the top. And then when you're ready, just going to roll back down, breathing out, and breathe in, roll back up and hold. That's it, and then again. So remember, if you find it's too much for your lower back, the other option is to come to all fours and come into a cat stretch. So just find that neutral position and then just tuck the pelvis under, draw the belly button in, and then rolling back through. 3, 2. That's it. And just do that once more for me. That's it. Good. And then rest. Okay. Now this time, this is where it gets a little bit trickier. Okay. So a lot of really test the flexibility, strength, balance, and control. So basically almost all the Pilates fundamentals there. So what we're going to do is this time, keeping your hands on your legs, you're going to again point your toes and lift the feet off. So we're just going to practice first, just straightening your right leg as much as we can. So go straighten the right leg up towards the ceiling, if possible. If not, keep the knees slightly bent. Or try and straighten the leg as much as possible. You're going to lower the foot back down, then the other side, straighten, and then bend, and then you're going to roll back, and then you're going to roll back up again and hold. Okay? So have a go. Just going to do that a couple of times. Just do it 3 times on each side. That's it. Yeah, so just try and straighten the leg as much as you can, and bend, then the other side, and then bend, and then roll, and then rolling back up. We'll do this one more time. And then rolling back, and then rolling back up to sitting. Good, and then the rest of your feet back down to the mat. Okay, now this is where it gets a little bit harder. Okay, so now this time we're going to try doing this with both legs straight. Now you can do this with the knees slightly bent, so don't have to be fully straightened, depending on how your hamstrings are feeling. So if possible, instead of doing both, one leg, you're going to straighten one leg first, then the other. Now keeping both the legs straight, you're going to see if you can roll back to the floor, and then you're going to roll back up, and you're going to find that position, and then you're going to roll back again. And then rolling back up. Okay, so it's quite a challenge. You can always go back to bent knees if you need to. Yeah, that's it. It's hard. It is hard. That's it. Good. Yeah, so bend your knees if you need to. So you can do this with your knees bent. And just rolling back just like you did before. And then rolling back up and then hold. Good. Do this one more time. And hold, and then resting your feet down to the mat. Well done. We'll leave that one there. Yeah, it's a hard one, that one. Good. Okay, we'll just release the back. So just come to all fours for me when you're ready. So if you come to your hands and knees, and again, just going to sit back into your shell stretch, just to release the back. So tailbone towards the heels, stretch the arms forward and release the head to the floor. So just going to take a couple of breaths here, in for the nose, and out for the mouth. Good, and then take one more breath. And when you're ready, just come up to all fours when you're ready. And then we'll come up to standing. Okay, so again, just going to tuck your toes under when you're ready. You're going to lift both the knees off the floor and push the tailbone up towards the ceiling. And then when you're ready, just walk your hands back towards the feet, Let the head go heavy, let the arms go heavy, draw the belly button in, soften the knees, and when you're ready, just roll yourself up to standing. That's it. Now when you're ready, just bring your feet onto the floor just to finish. That's it. So feet hip width apart for me. That's it. Draw the belly button in, arms rested down by your side. That's it. I'm just going to finish with your roll down. So you're going to lift those arms straight above the head, breathing in here, and then breathe out. Just going to push those arms down, nod the chin towards the chest as we roll down towards the floor. So just going to do this the one time. Breathing in, and then breathing out as we roll back up bit by bit. And again, arms out to the side, straight above the head, lift the eye line, and then just push your arms down to rest. Good, and then we're done. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. That's it, hope you enjoyed it.